all the technical thing. It tells you all the application that you can use, all the nice application you can use that change your life and all that. So when we do website, when you do business, makes the benefit obvious, make it simple. That's the other area we say that because we have a whole bunch of technical people. I myself sometimes find that I use that long, I get a bit confused. so if people use that long, but like I said, we are moving forward, we're going to change all that and say make it very easy, simple, 1, 2, 3, easy to use, etc. So the other part of it is that, and that is an experience if you're a business owner. We are passionate about what we do. I'm very passionate about Lelong and how it's used. Sometimes when people tell us the feedback, we get a bit defensive. We try to justify why we do it like this, why it's the best like this. And I have to often stand back and say that, yeah, maybe this is terrible. We want to improve on it. So when you build something, and if you're a business owner, your sweat and your hard work, and you go into building a piece of software, you always get very defensive and very emotional when someone says that it's not quite good, and you start to justify. Okay? Everyone does that. You just to justify why it's the best and why it should be done this way and all that. So I think that is the other lesson that I learned. We have to stand back and just admit that this is not the best. Okay? So if we can admit that it's not the best, then we can improve. If we cannot admit, then we are stuck there. Right? And we have to learn to listen to our customer. If you are in business that have customers, learn to listen to the customer. A very obvious thing that we start to do, and we find that we have not done it enough. In the past, when we want to change the website, we just change because we are a website owner. We want to change logo, we just change. After all, we are the owner, we can do what we want. And recently, we decided maybe we should change our logo, make it simple from .com.my to lelong.my. And of course, we get our designer to come up with logos. We have many meetings internally and all that to discuss which ones we should choose, which one is the best. So that says that why don't we ask our user to give their opinion and to what they think. The verdict was terrible. we put out our brand new logo that we think we were very proud, and almost everyone didn't like it. There were only a very handful of people who says it's nice. A lot of people say, I like the old one, I didn't like this one, not well designed, the color is not good. So in the end, we said that we got one of the users, why don't you go and design one for us? Actually, now if you see the lelong.com.my was done not internally but externally by one of our community. And that's how we learned that you're going back. And sometimes they were very emotional about it. In fact, the logo, I was quite surprised how emotional some of our members feel about we changing the logo to something that says it's not suit their taste. No? They were very upset, some of them, about us having to change the logo. So sometimes we take things for granted. We have a customer, get back to them. I think we need to hear the customer. And we talk about obvious, and then the other one is back to innovation. The last point you talk about innovation is once is not enough. Okay, once is not enough means that we got to carry on improving. I mean, if you're developing software, you're going to carry on. Apple come up with iPhone, you come out with iPhone 2. Before they come out, they already announced they're going to have something else. So you always have something to look forward. You have one successful product. If you are doing software, you have one successful product. That's not the end of it. There's always competitor. You got to keep on improving, keep on innovating, keep on changing. In that respect, I think we, looking back at Lelong, I think we keep on adding new features, new function and all that. If you, those who are familiar with e-commerce, recently we launched, not recently, end of last year we launched another website called superbuy.my. I don't know how many of you have heard of superbuy.my. We are still in the very early stage of that development. That is for us an equivalent of Amazon type of concept, because in Malaysia we say that very few of us shop online. But on the other hand, to be fair, if you want to buy something online, I want to buy a camera online, I want to buy a washing machine online, I want to buy a handphone, of course you get a lot and very long. There are not many places you can go and buy online. Right. In US, you have Walmart, you have Amazon. It's very easy to go and buy something online. But frankly, in Malaysia, it's not that easy to buy something online. And if you want to buy something online, you also worry whether it's safe, not safe, etc. So we decided that we'll create another site called superbuy.com.my, which is focused more on branded items. So you can go and buy Canon camera, Panasonic camera, Olympus camera. You can buy your Seiko watches, your TeSock watches. TeSock seems to be now very popular in Malaysia since it's selling quite well. Branded stuff that you can actually go and just click and you buy. So that is equivalent to an Amazon type of website in Malaysia, and we are putting quite a bit of focus in that area to allow people to actually buy easily, etc. On superbuy.my. Again, that is still in the very early stage. Hopefully by end of this year, you're going to hear a lot more about Superbuy. We're going to spend a lot more money in promoting Superbuy as a destination for shopping. So in that sense, we can continue to innovate. We continue to innovate in the sense that we allow people to go online and sell on the storefront to make it easy for them to sell in the storefront. Just for $168 a year subscription, which is 45 cents a day, you get a storefront, and we get something like 1.3 to 1.5 million visitors a month. So you can't start a business for that kind of cost anyway. Why so low? I think we just again helping people to make their money first, and hopefully they will share a bit with us. Hopefully they will share a bit with us down the road. So we have purposely made all our costs very low in that sense. Lastly, very lastly, I won't hold you back much longer. Some of the questions that you asked me to talk when we cried, I think when we have look at the bank account and then we're wondering how to pay next month's salary. We got to find ways, and often at the end of month we have to put in our own money just that we can pay salary. I mean, that is very tough when we go through that time. When we laugh, 2005, we made our first profit, and we have never looked back. So we are now turned around cash flow positive and profitable as an entity. But again, I think like all of you running business, it requires a lot of discipline in terms of your managing your business and managing your costs. What drives me? There's another question. I think the belief that e-commerce can really work. I think the belief that digital economy will have a significant part to play in all economy in the world today. I think we talk about e-commerce in the US is in the billions, and there is only about 2 to 3% of the total consumer spending of the US in the major market. And in the US, e-commerce has been going on for many years. We consider them as a mature market, but they're still growing at like 20-30% a year in terms of e-commerce. And not many businesses grow that fast. Amazon is